Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the heart of the beautiful game, exploring the often overlooked but utterly crucial football rules 5 through 8. Now I know what you might be thinking, rules? John, where's the drama, the passion, the agony and the ecstasy of football? Don't worry, we're getting there. We're about to uncover how these seemingly dry rules have actually shaped some of the most iconic and memorable moments in football history. So buckle up, because we'll be revisiting controversial calls, nail-biting finishes and those head-scratching moments that leave fans both cheering and fuming. Oh, and stick around until the end of the video, because I've got a special announcement you won't want to miss. Alright, let's kick things off with Rule 5, the referee. The referee is like the conductor of an orchestra, except instead of instruments, they're trying to wrangle 22 athletes, 2 goals and a pigskin, wrong football. Seriously though, the referee is responsible for enforcing the laws of the game, ensuring fair play and, let's be honest, often bearing the brunt of frustration from players, managers and, yes, even us fans. They make hundreds of decisions during a match, most of which go unnoticed. But it's those few pivotal calls that can etch themselves into football folklore. Remember the 2010 World Cup? Spain's victory over the Netherlands was a powder keg of tension, with the referee dishing out a record 14 yellow cards and 1 red card. And who could forget the Hand of God incident in the 1986 World Cup quarter-final? Diego Maradona used his hand to punch the ball into the net past England's Peter Shilton. The referee, obstructed and perhaps swayed by Maradona's protests, allowed the goal to stand. It sparked outrage, debate, and cemented Maradona's status as a controversial icon. See, even in the age of VAR, the referee's judgment remains a crucial and sometimes contentious part of the game. They have the power to alter the course of a match with a single whistle blow, a pointed finger, or sometimes a missed call. It's a tough job, folks, being the man in the middle. So the next time you're tempted to yell at the TV screen when a call goes against your team, take a deep breath and remember the weight of responsibility on the referee's shoulders. They're human, after all, just like the players they officiate. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, they'll provide us with the next unforgettable moment in football history. Now let's shine a light on the unsung heroes of the pitch. The folks who don't get paid the big bucks or have their names chanted by thousands, but whose contributions are just as vital to the game. That's right, we're talking about Rule 6, the assistant referees and other match officials. You've got your 2 assistant referees patrolling the sidelines, flags at the ready, watching for offside infractions, monitoring substitutions, and providing an extra set of eyes for the referee. Then there's the 4th official, the one holding up the electronic board, keeping track of stoppage time, and trying to maintain order among the managers and substitutes on the sidelines. These folks play a crucial role in ensuring the smooth running of the game, and their decisions, while often less scrutinized than the referees, can be just as impactful. Remember that infamous ghost goal in a 2010 English Premier League match between Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur? A shot by Tottenham's Pedro Mendes clearly crossed the line, but the assistant referee didn't signal a goal. Chelsea went on to win the match, and the incident sparked a massive debate about goal line technology, which was eventually introduced in 2013. It just goes to show that even the smallest mistake by an assistant referee can have huge repercussions. But it's not always about controversy and what-ifs. As in the 2005 Champions League final, Liverpool were trailing AC Milan 3-0 at half-time. The atmosphere was glum and Liverpool fans were starting to lose hope. But then, assistant referee Jens Larsson noticed something during a Liverpool substitution. He alerted the referee that Liverpool were about to bring on a player who wasn't listed on the official team sheet. The referee stopped the substitution and chaos ensued. The incident seemed minor, but it gave Liverpool a few extra minutes to regroup, refocus and come out in the second half with renewed energy. They went on to score 3 goals in 6 minutes, equalising the score and eventually winning the match in a penalty shootout. All right, let's talk about time, or more specifically, Rule 7, the duration of the match. Now, we all know that a standard football match consists of 2 45-minute halves, but as any seasoned fan can tell you, those 90 minutes can feel like an eternity or a blink of an eye, depending on the state of the game. And then there's the dreaded, or sometimes glorious, stoppage time, those extra minutes added on at the end of each half to account for substitutions, injuries, and those oh-so-subtle attempts to run down the clock. Stoppage time has been the source of both incredible drama and agonizing frustration for players and fans alike. Take, for instance, the 1999 Champions League final between Manchester United and Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich had scored early and they clung to that 1-0 lead for what seemed like an eternity. Manchester United, desperate for an equaliser, bombarded the Bayern goal, but to no avail. As the seconds ticked away, Bayern fans began to celebrate, their team on the verge of victory. Then, in the first minute of stoppage time, Manchester United won a corner. David Beckham whipped in a cross, Teddy Sheringham flicked it on, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer poked the ball into the net. The stadium erupted. Manchester United were level, and Bayern, stunned and disbelieving, were suddenly on the back foot. But the drama wasn't over. Just 2 minutes later, with the clock ticking down in stoppage time, Manchester United won another corner. Beckham delivered another perfect cross. Sheringham flicked it on again, and Solskjaer was there to slam the ball home. The final whistle blew seconds later, and Manchester United had completed one of the most improbable comebacks in football history, all thanks to those precious few minutes of stoppage time. But stoppage time can also be a cruel mistress. In the 2010 World Cup quarter-final between Uruguay and Ghana, the score was tied 1-1 as the game headed into the final seconds of extra time. Ghana, on the attack, had a golden opportunity to win the match when a shot by Dominic Adilla was cleared off the line by Luis Suarez, who used his hand to prevent a certain goal. Suarez was sent off and Ghana was awarded a penalty, a chance to book their place in the semi-finals. Asamoah Gyan stepped up to take the penalty, the weight of a nation on his shoulders. He struck the ball powerfully, but it crashed against the crossbar and bounced away. All right, folks, let's wrap things up with Rule 8, the start and restart of play. We're talking kickoffs, those seemingly mundane moments that mark the beginning of each half after a goal is scored and the start of extra time. We've also got throw-ins, goal kicks, and those heart-stopping moments when the referee points to the penalty spot. These restarts might seem straightforward, but they're often the starting point for some of the most exhilarating and heartbreaking moments in football. Take, for instance, the kickoff that launched 1,000 groans. Picture this: 2003 FA Cup third round, Arsenal, the reigning Premier League champions, facing off against Oxford United, a team 2 divisions below them. The atmosphere is electric. The underdogs are giving it their all, and then disaster strikes. From the kickoff, Oxford's Dean Whitehead launches a long ball forward. Arsenal's Sol Campbell, expecting a more measured start to the half, misjudges the flight of the ball, allowing Oxford's Jefferson Louis to race clear. Louis calmly slots the ball past David Seaman in the Arsenal goal, and the crowd goes wild. It's a classic case of a team switching off from the kickoff, a moment that should be routine but can quickly turn into an opportunity for the opposition. But it's not just about defensive lapses. Restarts can also be a springboard for moments of brilliance. Remember that iconic goal by David Beckham against Wimbledon in 1996? Receiving the ball just inside his own half, Beckham spots Wimbledon goalkeeper Neil Sullivan off his line and with audacious precision lobs the ball over the stranded keeper and into the back of the net. It was a goal that launched 1,000 highlight reels and cemented Beckham's status as a global superstar. And there you have it, folks, a whirlwind tour of football rules 5 through 8 and the unforgettable moments they've shaped. Remember, these rules aren't just there to keep things in check. They're the very fabric upon which the tapestry of this beautiful game is woven. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the heart of football, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more football goodness, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And don't forget to share this video with your friends, family, and that one mate who still thinks offside is a type of music festival. Until next time, keep the passion for the beautiful game alive, and I'll see you on the pitch.